and he was a guy that I think he's a guy that gets motivated when he sees a lot of people around him praising him. You know, in a sense, he gets motivated and he becomes that, you know, that badass. You know.
Yeah.
But he opens the doors for a lot of people, man. Like he helps everybody out, and he takes care of his people, and he puts God first. You know, he puts God first. So.
Did you meet him and were you out there with him before or after he fought Floyd?
I was out there before.
Before he fought Floyd.
Yeah.
And you met Floyd too?
I met Floyd too. That was another guy too that I was, excited about to meet, you know, because I seen him fight Oscar De La Hoya. You know, I seen him fight those guys. And
what was that like meeting him?
Cool, man. You know, he's believe it or not, man, he's an icon in boxing too, man. I mean, he's and I seen him fight his best when he was Pretty Boy Floyd, you know, and then I seen him become a business guy when he became money Floyd Mayweather.
Mayweather.
You know, and it's always good to see people like that too, man, because they done so much and they opened up so many different doors for us fighters to learn from. You know, the way he does what he does, to the way he negotiates his contracts. And I know a lot of people, you know, might not be Mayweather's biggest fans because of his style of boxing, but man, he never got beat, and you know, he lives a healthy lifestyle, man. That guy never drinks, you know, so he doesn't have bad habits and bad addictions, and I guarantee you, whatever he spends, man, it's not from his principle. Like that guy, I heard a story that there's a couple guys who helped him get into real estate, so he owns a lot of real estate that most people don't know about. And
skyscrapers and everything.
You know, and he owns, you know, some skyscrapers, but besides that, he owns a lot of like apartment complexes and things like that too. So he has all that residual income coming in. So if he's spending, it's all based off what he's invested on. So he's not really spending his principal. But that was an awesome time. And the good thing is that he knew who I was, and his uncle before he passed away, and his dad knew who I was. Another guy that I met that was super cool and became a good friend of mine was Miguel Cotto. Him and his team, you know, another Puerto Rican star. Chavez, you know, his son. Chavez and Chavez Jr., when I met them, you know, again, another iconic fighter, you know, and it's all been good moments, you know, that I feel blessed to be a part of, you know, and yeah, man.
I once heard you say in an interview that you were actually not, it wasn't an interview, you were giving advice to some younger fighters and you were telling them that fans are fickle. Like, people jump on when you win, people jump off when you lose. You got to stay consistent in your work ethic. Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, man, you know, you have to find, which is hard now, but you have to find your true identity of who you are. You know, if you find that, man, you're gonna live a peaceful life in the sense of, you know, you're not the anxiety of feeling of being disappointed because you're not getting this much attention, or because you don't have this much fans, and you're a much better athlete, or much better at what you do than that guy, and that guy's getting the attention. You know, it's so easy to get caught up on that. So understanding who you are and what you do for, you know, what's the reason that you do this for. And I think I found that, you know, I praise God, man. I praise God, and I try to live by example more than trying to prove the point that Christianity is the true, you know what I mean, true religion. Instead of me trying to prove a point, it's not about being right, it's about living right. So I try to be, you know, a good brother. I try to be a good neighbor. I try to respect my neighbors, those who dislike me, you know, even that, you know. And so for me, it's been, you know, God, you know, family, and then boxing, you know, and so just stick to the people that love you regardless of what you have. And, you know, I was at the top, you know, when I was the unified world champion, and then you know, a lot of fans kind of, you know, they turned around when I had my first loss, you know, and but they took away a lot of weight off my shoulders too, because, you know, the worry of the unknown is,
when you have that undefeated record.
When you have the undefeated record and having that feeling of the unknown, what happens if you lose, you know, how bad is it going to be, you know?
Right.
And it wasn't as bad as I thought, you know. It's never as bad as you think.
Yeah. And you only have one loss, 29 wins, right?
Yeah, 29 wins. So
18 KOs.
Yeah, I won my last 3 fights. You know, so you just have to, you know, not lose faith. You know, stay true to who you are, and share the glory to the people with everybody. You know, in the sense of give everybody your time, the respect, and enjoy your family. Those who are really there, regardless if you win or lose. You know, because that's one thing that loss did for me is I was able to separate, you know, who was there for the moment and who was there to be there.
Yeah.
You know, regardless.
And that was the lesson in that, you think?
And that was the lesson of that.
Yeah.
And then now it's like you get to fight with the proper team, with a solid team, you know. And you rather live with a team that you already know that my team is gonna be with me regardless.
Yeah.
You know, than living with a team of, you know, maybe of too much people that aren't there for no reason. You know.